build stuff and learn by creating instead of just out of a textbook. We get to learn all these different features of making things in everyday life or in professions later on.
We had to make a bottle rocket that launched in the football field.
We first looked up ideas what other people did, and then we put it all together in a plan for researching, and then the aerodynamics or how a rocket would be formed.
We had to find the center of pressure and center of gravity, and you had to make sure it was not too light, not too heavy, and make a good shape.
After we researched all of our information, we built a plan on either a PowerPoint or a piece of paper, and we kind of went off that plan thinking that our rocket was going to be like that. But when we actually started to build, things ended up being different. We realized this wouldn't fit well there, or things wouldn't go well together or be too heavy in certain areas.
We had to fill it up with water, then we put it on the air compressor and it got filled with air. And then we did the countdown and you pulled the string and it went flying. And water shot out of it and it just went all the way. Our best launch was our first one. It went 112 yards and we actually won the whole competition.
From today, I actually learned that it's better to put the fins equally around the rocket than on either the bottom or the top or the sides, because one of the groups had 2 fins on the bottom and none on the top, and 2 out of 3 of the times their rockets went less than 20 yards and crashed.
You actually got to launch rockets and build them and see how it worked and see what ideas, what aerodynamic features actually made the rocket go farther. And you could see the obvious mistakes that you made while you were building it when you launched it.
It's kind of cool building stuff and learning by your own mistakes instead of things that you don't quite get in a textbook. People use the phrase, "it's not rocket science," but today in Creation Lab it actually was.